everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Link Entertainment Podcast. Listen, I'm Leah Selena, and I got my amazing co-host here. Tell them who you are.
Kiera Desiree.
Period. And if you don't know about the Link Entertainment, listen, we are actually a media outlet. So if you don't follow us on social media, make sure you go do that at the Link ENT. We cover everything from Jeezy to Jesus. Where they do that at? Only at the Link Entertainment. And for the hottest stories, and make sure you visit thelinkentertainment.com. We got you on lock. You can also subscribe to be in our newsletter. Kiera's the one sending them. So she got you. And let's see what else. We on YouTube. So make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel for real. Subscribe, and tell a friend to subscribe. And wherever you may be hearing us, whether it's Spotify, Amazon, whatever, make sure you subscribe to us as well. And we will also love a donation. We would love if you guys could find it in your heart, donate and support us so we can continue to bring you guys content. Now that that's been said, let's get into it. So today we are going to talk about that special list that was circulating all over social media. I'm talking about that list that a group of women put together as places that they would not want to go to for a first date.
Yeah, the list is crazy.
I don't agree with everything on this list. And so we're going to go through it all and talk about how we feel about this list because we're women too. And we don't want no man to assume that they can't take us to Cheesecake Factory when they can. So I guess we'll start there. How you feel about Cheesecake Factory here?
I don't mind. I personally do not just eat at the Cheesecake Factory, but if it was a restaurant, like, just take me there. I'm fine. I like a good conversation. I want to get to know you on another level, over some food. Because most of the time when you're at a restaurant, you're not really eating on the first date, for real. You really just have a conversation.
You be hungry for real, but you also press the know about this person.
Well, I don't. I literally be like, can I get a to-go box because I don't eat all my food.
Yeah, because you got to talk.
Yeah.
Now, Cheesecake Factory, to be honest, Cheesecake Factory is not my favorite place to go, but I would not turn it down if somebody brought it up as a suggestion and wanted to take me there. I would not turn it down at all because although I wouldn't choose to go there, they do got some bomb strawberry lemonade.
I like the bread.
The bread is good too. They got the bomb strawberry lemonade. They got the good bread, and they got different kind of bread, so you can choose. Okay. And what else they got? I don't know. That's my favorite thing.
I haven't been in years, and I don't eat cheesecake like that.
I never eat the cheesecake. I'm not eating the cheesecake. My mom makes good cheesecake, and if it ain't my mama's, I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
So that's that.
I wouldn't oppose the Cheesecake Factory though. I'm not gonna judge you off the Cheesecake Factory.
I would never judge. I would never be like, like, let's go. I'm gonna find something that I'm gonna eat, and we're gonna have a good time.
Exactly.
So what's the next thing on the list, Kiera?
Next thing is Applebee's. Now, I love Applebee's with my friends. Okay. So you are not taking me on a date to Applebee's because no, it's just not, I want to do like a fine dining experience type of thing.
You can take me to Applebee's. You can take me. We can get the 25 to 30. We can go for a first date. I'm down.
No.
It's a restaurant. They're serving you like they got some good food. They got good appetizers, good drinks, good food. They got the sizzling plates. Y'all sleep on the sizzling plates.
But this way you go with your friend and you have a good time and you just have some drinks, good little snack.
I feel like it's all in one. Like you can go with your friends, you can go with your family, you can go with your man, your girl. Like you can go to Applebee's anytime. with
Not as a
any.
first date, but after the 5th or 6th date, we can for sure go to Applebee's because
Y'all basically together. Y'all almost.
exactly we can go to Applebee's.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
All right, what's next?
The next one is Chili's. So same thing as Applebee's. They the same place basically. So
I don't really rock with Chili's. I
they
don't even know
both
what they
the
got.
same. Huh?
What's that Chili's?
I haven't had that in a long time. You know, I haven't even seen a Chili's in years.
Right.
So, but it's about the same with Applebee's. You just go just because. It's just like an IHOP. You just go just because.
You know what? Since I didn't turn down Applebee's, I guess I can't turn down Chili's.
Get them nachos, girl.
No. But you know what I will turn down? Chipotle. We ain't going to Chipotle.
Yeah. No, that's like something that a date from middle school. Like when you're in middle school, you're like, let me just go, let's go out to get something to eat there. You know,
that's like after school, y'all chilling in Chipotle across the street.
Yeah. The only way Chipotle will work is if you have a picnic and you order some food and y'all take it out like to a park or something like that. That can do. But if you're like, you don't tell me the whole way and you pull up to a Chipotle, I'm gonna look at you and catch an Uber.
Like, thank you. Okay, y'all better come correct coming with Kiara. Okay. Listen, next on the list. Okay, where are y'all going at this point? Olive Garden?
Yeah.
Take me to Olive Garden. You wouldn't go?
I would go, but I don't like Olive Garden. I mean, but I'll go.
I mean, the only thing they got is like the Alfredo. Like, I'm gonna get my chicken and broccoli Alfredo. And the rolls, they've done better on the rolls because I feel like back in the day, they would put way too much seasoning on the rolls.
Okay, maybe I need to go back because that's why I didn't like them because it was just too garlicky.
Right, it was too much. They did too much, but they've been good consistently. I feel like lately with me going there. So the rolls are bomb, and Alfredo is good. So they're good in my book.
Yeah, for a first date, I can do that. You know, I can do that.
Okay, so next on the list is the movies.
I would not want that to be a first date only because I want to get to know the person. And you can't really talk throughout the movies. Now, if there's something else like after the movies, then maybe something y'all chill or something. But movies as a first date and that's all you do, I would not agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you go to the movies, you have to do something after. Have to do something afterwards because we got to talk and get to know each other. I feel like that's so key when you're dating. Like, okay, we went to the movies, but like, okay,
what really not learning nothing about the other person other than they love this movie.
Right. The way you said Chipotle is for like middle school, I feel like the movies is for high school. Like, because in high school, it was like, I like you, you like me, like we together or not. Like, what's going on? So
let's go catch a movie real quick.
Right, let's go to the movies.
I'm trying to get some movie.
So yeah, that was cute in high school, but now, I mean, you can do it, but there has to be something else complimenting the movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, your house, that's next on the list. We're not.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a no. Especially in this day and age. Especially like, yeah. And like the only way that can be a first date is if y'all already knew each other prior. And
no, I'm still not going to your house.
Well, I mean, like if they cook a dinner, do a whole nice little layout.
Nope.
Nope. Now you telling me you've been talking to this man for a good minute, y'all was friends or whatever, and he gonna tell you, oh, you could come to my house. I have this whole spread laid out with some wine, some whiskey, and all that stuff, and you telling me that's not acceptable?
I ain't going. No. But I also think that part of why I'm saying that too is that I'm waiting to have sex until marriage. And so I'm just not part of that. Is you can't put yourself in a situation for that to happen.
But I'm saying parameters. If you knew the person though, that's why I said if you know the person prior, because they know you a little bit. So it's just like they want to do something different, special, for you at their house. So I would accept that. But if I don't know you, first of all, we already driving separate cars to wherever that destination is, wherever we going. So I'm not going to your house.
Yeah, I'm not going to your house, period.
Yeah.
No. Especially, no, not in the beginning for sure.
Yeah.
All right, what's next on the list?
The next one is fast food chains. That's definitely a no. That's definitely a no.
That's agreed upon.
Yeah.
Number 8 is agreed upon. Number 9, I don't know how I feel about this. Buffalo Wild Wings. What you think? I feel like that's almost in between of fast food and
Applebee's.
restaurant. Yeah, and Applebee's. Granted, I like Applebee's. I think this is another one. I think Buffalo Wild Wings is going to be like Cheesecake Factory to me. Like, I wouldn't bring it up, but I don't know if I would necessarily turn it down. I wouldn't turn it down either.
I think Buffalo Wild Wings is kind of like, honestly, like Applebee's or Chili. It's just something that you do on like the 3rd or 4th date or something, 5th date.
Yeah. No, this is giving friends for me.
Friends?
Like how you said, Applebee's, you go there with your friends.
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings. That's like with the homies. They got the sports, all on the TVs. Yeah. Granted, they got a couple of TVs and Applebee's too, but I feel like Buffalo Wild Wings, like, that's what it's for. Like, they really set that thing up to watch sports and games. Yes. Number 10, we already talked about this earlier, and it's a no for us.
Yeah.
And that's Wingstop.
Yeah, that means you don't value what this relationship could have been. Because why
like, you don't really care.
No, not Wingstop. We love Rick Ross though, but not for the first date.
Honestly, I feel like Wingstop could come a little harder as far as their wings.
Those small little things.
Right, those small little things, and it be overcooked most of the time.
This is something that you would bring after we've solidified our relationship. You would bring to me on my lunch break.
Yeah, that part. I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Yeah. The next one is Red Lobster. It's giving Buffalo Wild Wings, Applebee's, and Chili's. It's about the same for me.
Now, I'm not a fan of Red Lobster either. They just lost their flair. Like, I don't know what it is, what they're doing. I feel like the quality has gone down some. The service has gone down. It's empty when you walk in there. It's empty in Atlanta too. And
yeah, I just actually, don't judge, but my first time going to like Red Lobster was actually a couple weeks ago. And my friend, she went because they have endless shrimp something. That's what we did.
I heard about that. What's going on with that?
It was actually good. Like the Alfredo was good, the scampi was good. The shrimp, I'm not gonna lie, all that was good. So I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it's just something that I wouldn't do on a first date.
Yeah, that's another one. I ain't gonna take your head off about it, but not my go-to. A buffet. That's number 12.
I don't know how to. I mean,
I'm gonna just say no. If you tell me you want to go to a buffet, I probably will be like, how about we go here instead? I probably will come up with another suggestion because buffets are just not really my thing.
Yeah. Because the only buffet I can think of is Golden Corral. And that's why I'm like, I'll do that like after we know each other for like some months,
Yeah. I feel like Golden Corral is like the buffet, but then the other ones are like the little like Chinese buffets and stuff like that.
Yeah. Then we got to keep getting up, interrupting the conversation. Then I'm talking to you, and then I want to go get this cake or this shrimp fried rice.
Right.
Mm-mm.
We could be right in the thick of it, or I'm like, "Ooh, we about to get to this level of the conversation." I'm like, "But I really want another piece of cornbread."
Exactly. Mm-mm.
Okay, it's a no on buffet. The next one is IHOP.
You know, IHOP and Denny's, we're gonna put those together. They about the same. No.
Denny's is worse.
Yeah, Denny's is worse though.
Is that separately on this list? It is.
Yes,
Oh my
definitely.
goodness.
Yeah.
Gross.
Mhm.
No. Don't ever take me to Denny's. Ever. I don't care if it's 3 a.m. and it's the only thing open. We're gonna find a Wawa or something.
Not the gas station.
Denny's ain't it. Wawa is top notch and they sell pizza now. Take me to Wawa. Don't take me to no Denny's. Disgusting.
Yeah, I haven't had Denny's since I would like to say elementary school. Probably, yeah.
My last time I think was elementary school, but recently I had my 10-year class reunion and somebody was craving tater tots. And we went to Denny's to get tater tots for them.
You went to Sonic before anything.
It was really late at night. And Sonics are only like in the middle of nowhere. So
yeah,
I don't know where in the world Sonic was, but it was really late at night. And we went to Denny's and the service was terrible. The food was terrible.
I feel like IHOP and Denny's give about the same service. About
IHOP, I would go to IHOP, but not for no first date. I would say like, if we were like maybe meeting for like a lunch.
It to me. You could DoorDash it to me on the first date that morning. You could DoorDash me some breakfast or some IHOP, and then we gonna go to dinner that night.
Yeah, like if it was like a lunch time, we just going out maybe, and then again if we're out super late and we're hungry again, okay, we can go to IHOP.
Yeah, which probably won't happen super late.
I don't know why this is on the list. The gym.
I would actually do the gym as a first date.
I would not. I just like automatic no.
It's not an automatic no from. I would go to the gym.
I just don't even want you to think that this is about to be the norm in our lives. Of
course, that conversation is going to come up. It's interesting. I feel like there's a lot that you can learn from each other. I don't know, from being at the gym. You're going to talk to each other. Y'all going to motivate each other. Well, he's going to motivate me to get through this workout. So, and he better know what he's doing.
The gym, yeah, nah. Maybe no, for that we can go like later on, like a few dates in, and we want to be cute, the cute couple in the gym working out. We can do that. I don't know how consistent it's about to be, but we can do that.
We not even talk about the consistency. We just going to the gym the first time. We just going to the gym, and then we can talk about anything after that. But as long as he don't kill me, I don't want you to be telling me to run 7 miles, on the treadmill. I'm gonna be giving me all this weight to be bench pressing. No, we're not doing that. But I would gladly go.
Yeah, when I was in college, I did like this guy, and I knew he worked out a lot. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to, get in shape and work out. Can I like go with you and you can show me a couple things? And so we were so cute in the gym.
For 5 seconds.
But then he would be telling me stuff to do, and I'm like, yo, I'm tired. Like sometimes he would be like, all right, do XYZ, and then he would like go do his normal workout. And like one time he came back to me and I was just laying there. Why? Like he was like, what you doing? And I was like, relaxing.
Did y'all talk to each other after that?
We ended up talking after college.
Did y'all talk about that?
No, that never came up.
Y'all never talked about that ever again.
We never talked about that. He knew what he was doing though. He knew what he was doing. I will say that, and I did see some results.
Why would he leave you? See, I don't put me on a date at the gym, and you tell me.
Well, it wasn't really a date. Like I don't even know if he picked up that I liked him, or like I was only asking to go to the gym with him because I liked him.
But why would he leave you and you don't even know what you're supposed to, like? He told you what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
but he's there to like help you execute it and stuff.
Well, I knew what I was supposed to be doing, but I was tired, so I was like, let me just lay here for a second. Then we had our moments where like we looked at each other, doing our little weight thing. I was like, oh, we cute. But
let's take a pic for a gram.
Okay. Not for the gram though, because no, I'm not posting my man on the gram until like I'm debating if I want to post my man on the gram once we're married or once he proposes.
I mean, I feel like you go because you can post before then. I'm personally gonna post before that.
I'm not.
But why though?
You will not know who I'm with. You will not know who I'm seeing unless you like just personally know me or you just see me out and about with him. But like you're not gonna see no posts, no videos, no stories, nothing. You're gonna think I'm single, and then one day, poof, there's a ring on my finger.
See, that's why I don't like the little poof.
That's what I'm gonna get.
Gradually get there, and then people, I'm gonna flaunt my man, okay? And I would like for him to do the same to me as well. For me as well.
My thing is, you flaunt a man, and now y'all broke up, and now you got.
That's because that's because a lot of these women, they flaunt men that they've known for 2.5 seconds. Like, I'm not gonna post no man that I don't went on the first date, 5th date with, or I've known this person for like 2 months. I'm not gonna do that because this is how these women be stuck at these baby showers with no man. Okay.
I'm not doing it because then you see, I don't want people to know my whole track record of dating. Like, oh, she was with him and then they broke up, then she was with him, then she went over there. I don't want people to be able to say all that. And y'all need to know everything that's going on. And sometimes when you start posting your man, that's when females be going in his DM.
Yeah.
Like nobody was in their DM until they saw y'all together. Nobody was in your DM until they saw him with you. Like, I don't need all that.
Yeah, but this is God testing y'all relationship.
The devil is a liar.
And I just feel like if he's tempted to even go that direction, he's not for me. So that's why I'm getting him and bring him out of my life.
No? You're not gonna bring the temptation like that.
Okay.
Anyway, I guess back to the list.
Speaking of the list, speaking of Jesus, another one is church for the first date. I would not oppose that, only because I go to church, so let me tell you, if a man came up to me and they said we should go to church on the first date, and I would be like, God, you sent the best man for me. I know he the one. But for other people that don't go to church and don't know who they are in their walk of faith, I think it can be too overwhelming for them. So I don't think it would be the right thing to do for a first date. But if you got like an inkling of who that person is or whatever, then church for a first date would be good, in my opinion.
Yeah. For me, church, I would be so happy. I would be excited. I feel like this is the one thing out of everything in the world. If you told me you was taking me for our first date, I would be so excited to go to church with you. I'd be like, oh, for real? Oh my goodness, it's about to be lit. What am I about to wear? I hope the word.
What are we about to wear?
Right, for real. What are we about to wear? Are we color coordinating?
Am I going to wear the hats? Sunday school service. All that.
Okay, am I going to have to stunt on all the elders of the church, with my church suit? I would be praised.
God, what you have done for others, please do for me.
Amen. Amen. But also, low-key, I do feel like church could low-key be an equivalent of the movies. I might need something to go with it. Because we aren't necessarily just talking and communicating because we got to watch what's going on.
I feel like definitely after, yeah, like you said, something has to go with it. I think definitely after church, go to get some lunch or something,
Hmm.
and then yeah, that can be a first date.
I wouldn't be mad at an IHOP after church, honestly.
We're going to a brunch spot. I'm in Atlanta. We're going to a Toast on Lennox or something.
I'm in the DMV, so we going to brunch too.
I
We
wouldn't
can find
oppose.
something that IHOP. We could.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Starbucks is next. No.
You're door dashing that to me in the morning, and then we're going on the date that night. Mm-hmm.
I just got into Starbucks and
Mm-hmm.
just no Starbucks and no coffee dates. I don't ever want a coffee date, period. Not even if it's business, not even if it's with a friend. Like coffee?
You don't
No.
like coffee dates for business or friends? Where
What
y'all
are we doing? Coffee date? You want to grab a coffee? Like I feel
because
like
it's the aroma. It's the aroma in the cafe that
no.
keeps you going. You know,
What are we
especially
getting coffee for?
project. But you don't even have to get coffee. You could just be
Then why are we there? Why are we there?
Okay.
No.
The aroma, the busyness of like the customers to being there getting their coffee, like it just
No.
a better mindset.
No, thank you.
I like it for a business little chat, you know. I like it to, be productive. I do coffee. I can do that for a coffee. But for a date on the first date, no. Mm-mm.
We're gonna skip that.
Mm-mm.
Next is ice cream dates.
Mm-mm. That's after the.
I mean, if we going for a walk in the park, if we get ice cream,
yeah. After the movies, maybe we can walk around or something. If there's like an ice cream place over there, I think that'd be dope.
Yeah.
And then a family function is next. That's definitely a no-go.
No.
And especially if the family got problems. Like, I don't want to know what your cousin did. Okay, I don't want to know any of all that. Not yet. I don't want to know the daddy yet. Because I need to know you first. Because what if you a mama's boy or something, and your mama is perpetrating, and I don't got time for all that.
Family function is out. This is similar to movie night, Netflix, Hulu. So I feel like this is your house, like the guy's house. Yeah, that's repetitive.
Netflix and chill. Therefore, it's not a date.
It's a no.
It's not even a date at all.
That's not happening at all. Somewhere that requires a long drive.
That's a no-go. Kiera don't drive further.
I think for me, this would depend. So you know how you said, like, if you know the guy or kind of known them for a while. Okay, so like I live in Maryland. I wouldn't be opposed to driving to Delaware or Philly to go somewhere.
Isn't that like 3 hours?
Philly is 2 hours. 2 hours. Philly is like 2 hours max. Delaware is an hour and a half. Well, I live in a part of Maryland where DC is basically a long ride for me. So, so DC is like an hour basically.
Well, so, that's like I feel like long drive is equivalent to catching flights. You don't think so?
No.
You got to go somewhere. You don't know where you're going. It's long distance.
You know where you're going. You would know where you're going.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
No, I feel like catch a flight, you would have to catch a flight, but a long drive. Well, for me, I'm just thinking like, okay, driving to DC, driving to Virginia, Delaware, Philly. I'm just thinking about surrounding states that it's not a thing that I've been there, and I can just drive there.
It's not. I don't think it's good for me on the first day. I don't like driving more than an hour, not even.
But y'all, I'm thinking in my head like y'all would be together and he would be driving.
I drive separate on the first date. I don't know you.
Well, if you knew him, I would only do that
if
I already knew the guy.
If I knew him, then yeah, he would definitely be driving. I wouldn't drive, but he would definitely drive.
Yeah. I'm ready to be passenger seat princess.
Because I'd be clueless over there in that passenger seat.
I am ready. Okay.
You talking to yourself? Because I'm definitely asleep over there.
Well, what's the point, Kiera? Yeah, well, at least in the beginning, y'all gotta be talking to each other, getting to know each other.
Well, that's why he gonna have to learn how to keep conversation because
For real.
eh,
Era, oh my goodness. I feel you though, because I would go to sleep. Let's see, what's the next thing? Somewhere that that we just did that. Bowling. I would go bowling.
yeah, I would go bowling. Just let me know first, because if I got my nails done or something, that wouldn't be good. Yeah.
I mean, it can work, but if you really care about not messing up your nails that particular day, then yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Nightclubs. No.
Yeah, no, that's a no-go.
I don't like going on a period for real. So I definitely don't want to go for no date.
Yeah. That means we're gonna be up all night till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-mm.
No, that's a no-go.
Would you go to a hookah bar?
No, I don't even know how to smoke hookah.
Ever since they
I don't
said
know what the hype is.
ever since they said you get herpes from hookah, I put that thing down. I rarely did hookah to begin with, and it just made me tired, and that's it. But like, I'm officially not ever doing hookah ever again.
Yeah, I did it, but I just never got an effect that other people got. So I feel like I just don't do it right. I don't know. But it doesn't, it's not like, oh my God, I need to have a hookah. Go to a
Yeah,
hookah.
I don't understand. It doesn't do anything.
Okay, so then I've been doing it right.
Yeah. It makes me tired. I'll say that. It makes me tired. Outside of that, I mean, it's like you're just smoking, playing around with smoke.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right, what's next? A bar for just drinks.
I would do that. Give me a little espresso martini. We just have conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Have some little bit of liquid courage. And I want to know your tolerance. Like, I want to know if you finna keep on drinking or you know how to like tolerate like 1 or 2 drinks, socially drink kind of thing.
Okay. Y'all trying to drink, or you
just no, I want to know like your pace, like not your pace, but more so like, are you finna drink like 3 or 4 drinks? Because that's a red flag for me.
Mm-hmm.
I want, like on a date, at least drink like 1 or 2 drinks or something like that.
Yeah.
Give you a little liquid courage, a little, but not too much. Don't get drunk because I was doing an Uber. Mm-hmm.
All right. The next one is Waffle House. I don't like Waffle House. I know y'all love to talk about y'all Waffle House and they got the best waffles, best this, the best atmosphere. I don't like it. And the waffles are nasty and thin. No.
I love the waffle. That's the only thing I like is the waffles.
No, nasty, thin. Give me IHOP.
Well, and the bacon's good. And the bacon's good. But not for a first date. Waffle House is not for a first date. Yeah, this is something like months in that y'all go to. Just chilling and let's order some Waffle House. Or go to Waffle House.
So we made it to the last thing on the list. This is the 28th item. And that's a sports event.
I would love to go to a sports event.
I would go too.
Yeah. Like honestly, a hockey event. I've never been to a hockey game. I would love to go to a hockey.
I just went to one. It was really fun, actually.
Yeah, I heard it's always a vibe. I don't know anything about hockey, but I heard it's always a vibe.
Like people be into it, like the crowd be rowdy. Like that's what helps get you excited and into it because everybody else be so hyped.
Yeah, because like even though I've watched it on TV, I can't follow the puck, so I don't understand how people understand all of that.
I cannot.
But it was definitely, yeah, I would definitely do sports event for a first date.
Okay, yeah, I would love to do football. I don't think I've been to an NBA game.
Oh, I haven't. I did to an NFL game, baseball game.
I don't like baseball. Do you like baseball?
I do. It's actually like you're gonna be there for hours, but it's like low key relaxing, kind of, because it'll be a long time.
I guess take me to a baseball game if you're not that into it too, because then we just gonna be talking the whole time.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pay attention.
I'm not. I'm not paying attention.
Take me to. I would love to go to a soccer game.
Okay, I haven't been to soccer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now that we talked through all the restaurants, I want to know, like, do you have a preference as to how much you would want your man to make?
Definitely more than I, at least equivalent to me or more than I. I just want to you need to be stable. If you want me to be stable, I need to be stable too.
Okay.
And be stable.
I feel like I need to see that you're on a good track to having some good wealth coming your way.
Not good. Well,
I need to see that you're ambitious because I'm ambitious and a go getter. So I know I'm trying to be a Billy for real.
okay.
For real. That's my goal, a billionaire. So if I'm on that road to six figures and my end goal is like a Billy, I would at least like to see that you're on the path to wanting to have six figures or more.
Yeah.
I
I don't have a number though. I don't really have a number because I just never this question always get me because I don't have a number, but as long as you're doing good like with what you have, and like you said, ambition and drive and things like that, I'm always down for that.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything more. But I mean $1 billion would be great, But right now I'm just not.
Yeah. I'm not saying you gotta have a Billy. I'm not saying you gotta be a millionaire or even a six-figure person right now. Your goal doesn't even have to be a billionaire. That's just mine. But
Yeah.
be able to see that your goal is at least six figures.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to see it on you that you have the ambition and like you're taking steps and strides within your career to be bigger and better.
Okay. So what if like right now you make six figures, he makes six figures, and he's good with his six figures? Would you be opposed to still dating him? Okay.
Yeah. I feel like if he at least got six figures, and honestly, y'all, just so y'all know, like some people think like, oh, six figures and you good. But like if we really talk about the front side of the six figures, like let's say 110,000, like for real, that's not a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Like if you really got a family, like
Yeah.
110,000 is not a whole lot of money.
You can barely, honestly, with this economy, you can barely get a house with 100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Barely.
So that's cool. But like my goal is a Billy. So as long as you can, you got your six figures and you still, you holding it down in your perspective, feel, and everything that you're doing, and you cool with me going after my dreams and goals, cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. But I definitely, the 50-50 thing though.
All right, let's bring up the 50-50.
Yeah.
50?
I I think that it should be a good 75-25.
Okay.
You
I
don't think
the 25.
Yeah, me being the 25. But it's not that I don't have, what he has though. I definitely would love her. I don't know. I'm old school. I grew up in Alabama. The man provides for the woman. I really like always just had that in my head for like a long time. So definitely 75-25. Things might change. My perspective may change, within the next few years. But right now it's definitely the 75-25.
I think I'm a little different. So I'm okay with 50-50. I just feel like it's really, really expensive to live today. Like it's really expensive. And like it's hard for you to just take care of yourself on your own as an individual and to provide all your wants and needs in your household and bills and to get partnered up with somebody and it's you and him and then later on y'all have kids and expect him to hold it down by himself. I just feel like that's putting a lot of responsibility on one person. So I would love to share that load and we, it's 50-50. But of course, at the end of the day, like you don't know how much you'll be making at the time you're with somebody, they're making. and how much bills are. So at the end of the day, I feel like couples should go by who they're with and what their money is looking like,
Yeah.
and figure out the best thing for what works for them.
Yeah, and honestly, I agree with what you're saying too, but I think, you know, with the 50-50, I mean, it really depends on the field that that person is in too, because it's like, let's say you are dating an athlete, male athletes get paid way more than a woman. Like if you talking about a rapper or something like that, like they get paid more than a woman. Like the males get paid more than the woman. So it just really depends. Like if you're in the engineering field, most of the time those men get paid more than the woman. So it just really depends on who, honestly, that man. But ideally I would like a 25-75, but like I would not oppose a 50-50. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, because again, I feel like it all depends on what's your role, what's your career,
Yeah.
what's the job that you have. Because if I get a man that's like super balling, super rich, and he can hold it down, go ahead. By all means, pay all them bills. Pay
Yeah.
all.
But even then, like even if he was super rich, like I still want to have my hand in something. You
Oh
know.
yeah, I still want to see the bills getting paid. I want to know where everything is, because that's how people get blindsided. That's how you find out he wasn't really paying that light bill.
That's not where I was going with that, but
That's where I was going.
I see. But that is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. But yeah.
Well, where are you going?
I was just saying, I would just want to, you know, feel like I can provide too. So I want to be able to put in some money and effort as well, so that he knows that I just don't want him for his money or anything like that, you know. But, you know, what we have is ours.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll buy, if he pay for everything. Listen, I'll pay for the groceries. I'll pay for the chef, because I'm not cooking every night, because I got to go out too. You want me to pay for, somebody to cut the grass? You ain't got time to do it? All right, I'll pay for somebody to cut the grass, do the flowers, gardening.
That comes with the HOA fees.
Well, wherever I need to fit in, I'll pay for it. Mm-hmm. I'll pay for the kids' school.
You say that now with them tuitions being about what, 40 grand a year?
I want to talk about college.
No, we're talking about high school tuition.
I'm buying school supplies for kindergarten. What you talking about?
I'm thinking you're talking about paying for the school, the high school, the private school.
I want my kids to go to private school for elementary. After that, it's time to go to the real world. We're going to public school.
No, I think I want my kids to go to public school all the way to middle school, and then high school, private school. Because me going through public school, I didn't have to
say that again. I didn't hear that.
Oh, I said I would love for my kids to go to public school all the way to middle school, and then private school for high school.
Okay.
Because the only reason why is because I have moved around a lot, and I've seen the public schools in different states, and they don't have the best education, in my opinion. And like I had to learn a lot of stuff outside of just that school. So I would definitely I just want them to have real life experience, all throughout elementary, middle school, and stuff like that. Maybe even the 9th grade in the high school. But outside of that, like, so that they can learn what college is going to be like, what life is going to be like, I would definitely pay for that private school, like 10th, 11th, 12th grade, or just all of high school.
Yeah, for me, I say the same thing, but reverse. My thinking is a little reverse. I want them to do private for elementary, because I feel like elementary school is where you really learn the basics, and where a lot of kids should be taught things that they're not. So I want them to go to private school for elementary school. And then, I don't know, I just feel like middle school and high school, you just be learning stuff. But, like, it ain't necessarily beneficial all the time, or, like, something useful that you really need. So I just feel like middle school and high school, that's where real life be happening. And I need y'all in the real life, because I don't need y'all to be culture shock.
Yeah, but they gonna get that. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, because I feel like there's classes that you'll be able to take more at private schools, and then your teacher can actually have that one-on-one connection. Like there are some teachers that don't in middle school and high school. Sometimes those teachers they just there to get their check, you know.
Yeah, I feel
So
like it might depend on what city you in, what area. It's going to change school to school.
yeah,
It is every teacher is different, honestly.
that is true.
Because in my school was mostly black, but for some reason I don't know what this is, but like even in majority black schools, there's always more white teachers. Like I
Yeah,
don't get that, but we definitely need more black teachers and black schools for sure. But I've had like the black teacher experience in public schools, and I've also had like the white teacher experience, and they don't really care. And
yeah.
you know,
I don't.
I've also been in like the higher, like people like the smart group out of the school. I've been with them, and they treat you different, and think everybody else in the rest of the school are like basic and beneath you. And I'm like, this is too much. Y'all doing a lot. So
Yeah, you just don't know what you're gonna get, but I don't know. Just my experience, I just definitely don't want that. You know, because I was definitely shocked by a lot of things, the basic things that I should have known in high school. Then I went to probably because I changed a lot of schools in high school, but went to another high school and didn't know that. You know, I had to relearn a lot of stuff. Well, I won't say relearn. I had to learn the basic things before I can learn this thing. So it was just too much.
And you went to school down south, right? You from Alabama?
I mean, for elementary and middle school, I was in school down south, and then I went to where did I go? Dang, it's a long journey. Where was I in ninth grade? Okay, ninth grade I was in Virginia. 10th grade I was back in Alabama, and then 11th and 12th grade I was in New York. And in New York, the thing is like they have these things called regents. And so in other schools, they give you like you basically what your GPA is like how you're on like AP honor roll and all that stuff. Regents, like that is determined if you're like honor roll and all this stuff and higher. I was just like I can't. So I had to retake classes. I had to stay after school to retake classes from 9th and 10th grade.
Okay, because the reason why I asked you that is because a lot of times whenever we had transfer students from down south, they will be behind than us. And like everybody says, like the schools down south, their education is further back than where most people's are.
They are.
In the north.
Especially the history and stuff. Like I was shocked when I went to geography in middle school. I was in Virginia. Like you don't learn none of that in Alabama. So it was just it's definitely they are behind. I don't know if it's changed since, but hopefully it has. But I doubt the way that a lot of the stuff is going now.
Yeah, I feel like the country definitely needs to figure out something so that everybody's on the same level, no matter what state you go to. Like I knew somebody who was like, I guess technically he was 2 years older than me, but he was a grade behind me when he moved up to Maryland. He was from down south.
Yeah, that is crazy. And I was just talking actually to my friend. She works at the Boys and Girls Club, and she said she has the students that are like 8th grade, 9th grade, and some like 11th and 10th, 11th and 12th graders. They don't know how to write cursive.
Yeah, no one knows how to write cursive. That's been something going on for a long time.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I did learn that in Alabama, but yeah.
I guess as technology continues to enhance, teachers are feeling more and more like, I mean, do they really need to know it?
But you have to have your signature done when you're filling out applications.
They probably just make sure all the letters connect. I don't know. But they definitely need to teach that. Like, I just feel like regardless of what's going on, they need to keep that up and teach cursive. But when you think about it, like how much do we really write in cursive now? Like, and what we do write in cursive isn't really necessary. I mean, a lot of times I'm filling out forms online, and even online, they're not even always making the writing cursive.
Yeah. I know when you're in the court of law, they're going to be like, They're gonna be like, "Is this your handwriting?" and stuff like that. Is this your signature and all that stuff? It looks like the past signatures that you've done. So I mean, you can still do that with a print, but
Yeah. We'll see. I guess the big thing is,
what's the importance of cursive signatures?
do we really need it?
Yeah.
I don't think we do, honestly, at this point. I don't think we need it.
Yeah.
I think it's something cute. If you know how to do it, cool.
Yeah, if you know how to do it, I love you for that because I would love to just write cursive, just write cursive, just do it.
I'm definitely gonna make sure my kids know how to write cursive because I just feel like you should know how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Kiera, this has been a really great conversation.
It has.
This was good. If you're watching this, I would love to know what you guys think. Would you go 50-50 with a man? Would you not go to Cheesecake Factory like us? Because we going to Cheesecake. So let us know in the comments. I don't think you can respond on these podcast platforms where you're just listening to us. But if you're on YouTube, definitely hit us up in the comments and let us know what you think.
Yes, please do.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Leah Selena. Let me put our names back on so you can see it. So follow me at Leah Selena _ LEAHSELENA. I'm on Twitter too with no underscore, but I don't really be on there like that.
You're on X, girl, not Twitter.
Well, X. See, it's called X now. It's only a matter of time before I'm officially off.
Yeah.
Where follow you?
Yeah. Well, you can follow me on Instagram at underscore Kiera Desiree.
Where your underscore at?
I forgot it. I don't know why or how I did that, but I did. It's okay. It's just underscore Kiera Desiree. You got it.
She forgot her underscore, y'all.
A part is there.
But don't y'all forget it, okay? And of course, make sure you follow The Link Entertainment at The Link ENT on Instagram and Facebook. Follow us on YouTube at The Link Entertainment. And if you want to see the visuals, we're on YouTube if you're not, already looking at us from there. And make sure you subscribe. If you can make a donation, we would love that. On our podcast platform, you can make a monthly $3 donation. We would love you so much for that. And I guess that's it. We see y'all next time.
We'll be back.
Bye.